Hello everyone, I welcome you all to ATM Creations and welcome you all to Zero to Hero series of videos too. In this video, we will look at some more patterns using which you can create amazing dot mandalas. Now using this tool, I'm going to keep a dot. Now I'll keep a smaller dot here. Now I'm going to keep two side swipes here. This is a very simple pattern which I really love. I'm going to keep a dot using this tool. And now here I'm going to keep two swipes, one from bottom up, another from top down. This is a beautiful pattern too. For the next pattern, I'm going to keep a dot using this tool. Now I'm going to keep two swipes here, just one-sided. For the second swipe, the distance between the top dot and the end place is longer, so I'm keeping a lot of paint so that I can swipe till the end. So you can keep adding layers, how many ever layers you want, but it would be good to add till 4 or 5 layers, not more than that. That's my personal opinion. I'm going to keep a dot using this tool. So for this pattern, what I have to do is to imagine a V above this dot. You only have to imagine the shape, but for your reference, I have written V here. The first layer of double side swipe is done. Now I'll do second layer. Now I'm going to build the third layer to this pattern. I'm keeping a dot using this tool. Instead of a V shape, now I'll imagine a straight line. Now I'll draw the first layer of swipe. Now I'll do second layer. Now I'll do third layer. See, when you compare these two patterns, I used the same tool, color, everything is the same. Only difference is here I imagine V shape above the dot. Here it is a wider straight line above the dot. That's the only difference between the two. Now I'll tell you another variation to the same pattern like this. I'm keeping a dot using this tool now. Now I'll use these three plain tools, small, medium and big, to keep dots at the top. So first I'll keep a dot using the small tool. then using the medium tool, and then using the big tool. Now in this pattern, there are 3 top dots here, and I have made it incrementally bigger. It is not necessary, or it is not the rule that you have to do it. All the top dots can be of the same size too. So first layer of swipes is what I'm going to do now. Now second layer. Now the third layer. This makes another beautiful pattern. I'm keeping a dot using this tool. Now using this plain small tool, I'm going to keep 2 dots at the top. And then one more at the top here. Then using a tool of your choice, here I'm using this blue nail art tool, and I'm choosing the big ball side of it. I can either walk the dots or I can create a swipe. I'm keeping a dot. Now I'll keep 3 dots. Now I'll walk the dots instead of swiping. We were doing curved swipes here. We will now try some straight swipes. A general pattern that I normally do with these tools is this. I'll keep a straight swipe like this. See, once you start dragging, you don't lift your tool. Keep dragging. And then 2 side swipes. They will be little curved, slightly curved. And if you want to add layers, you can keep adding. So you can keep adding layers like this depending on the space you have. Sometimes in a circle, I'll keep only straight swipes. Instead of these curved swipes, I'll keep only this one. Let me show you an example. See, for example, so what I do is, in a circle, I'll intentionally leave some space between any 2 straight swipes, so that what I can do is, in an alternate color, which is complementing, I'll keep a reverse straight swipe. Here I'm doing it on a straight line, but in a mandala you would be doing it in circular fashion, and this pattern would look much better in a circular fashion. There is another way of handling these swipes. So instead of using the tool itself to drag the swipe, what I do is I'll keep lumpy dots. I'll show you an example. Like this, I keep lumpy dots, and then take a tool with the tiniest ball in it, drag it manually to look like a swipe. So whenever you want to plump your swipe and you want to have control over the shape of the swipe, this is the way you can handle it. Now I can also handle the reverse swiping the same way. I majorly keep lumpy dot and then make it to a swipe. It's very rare that I use a tool and then keep a swipe. I somehow like this plumpy swipes more. Let's look at a different pattern now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep a plumpy dot and make it to a swipe. I'll keep a dot at the top. Now I'll work the dots. So you can keep adding layers to this. I'll add one more layer and show it to you now. I'm keeping another dot to add another layer. Now I'm going to work the dots. See, this makes a beautiful pattern, right? Here we work the dots with the swipe. Similarly, you can do it with a dot which I have shown you already. You can also draw an eye shape, or you can draw a diamond shape and still make it something like this. Let me show you how. I drew an eye shape here. I drew an eye shape here. I'll keep a dot. I'm going to fill the pattern with the paint. Then you can keep a dot at the top. Now work the dots. For this pattern also you can keep adding layers. Maybe I'll add one more layer and show it to you how it looks. I'll keep one more layer. I'll draw a diamond shape, okay? I'll keep a plumpy dot here. I'll fill this pattern with this paint. Now I'll work the dots. I'll keep 2 dots, then start working the dots. So I'll work the dots first layer now. Now I'll work the dots second layer. I'm sure these patterns are very useful to you in making amazing mandalas. Thank you for watching this video.